So NieR Automata version 1.1a. So we talked about this last podcast. I saw this though. It's been confirmed to have an original story by the creator Yoko Taro. So just a few months following the initial announcement, the upcoming anime entry in Square Enix and Platinum Games' Futuristic Apocalypse series, NieR Automata version 1.1a, has received its first official trailer. During Aniplex's third annual online festival on September 25th, fans were thrown for a loop when A1 Pictures released a pair of promotional trailers for the upcoming anime installment of the franchise. A1 Productions, is that different from A1 Pictures? Kicked off NieR Automata showcase with the introduction of the Automata's stoic female protagonist 2B. And as per her official character profile, 2B is a general purpose combat android and member of an elite military force, the Yorha unit. I have not played these games, forgive me. Struggling to remain faithful to the rules banning androids from having feelings, her personality is considered to be exceptionally calm and collected, even amongst her fellow like-programmed butler type B androids. So I'm guessing that's 9S. Is he a butler? No, he's not a B. Oh, all right. Fuck me. I don't know. Receiving his own trailer. Next up was 2B's scanner type partner 9S. Ah, S for scanner. Anyway, one of the Yorha unit search and investigation specialists, 9S' primary role is to gather information for the group's combat models, including 2B. Due to his position, 9S has developed an inquisitive personality. Not only that, but 9S is considered to be one of the most emotionally expressive androids, the complete opposite of 2B. With the premiere of these trailers, original NieR creator and version 1.1a writer Yoko Taro appeared alongside anime director Ryoji Matsuyama to discuss the upcoming series lore and development. According to Matsuyama, when he was first approached by Aniplex to helm version 1.1a, he was taken aback by the fact that the project's protagonists, 2B and 9S, had their eyes covered. This, he explained, was because eyes are considered a significant source of symbolism in anime. Nevertheless, he noted that he was thrilled to undertake the challenge of bringing their story to the small screen. Recalling his own experience, Taro said that when he was first approached by Aniplex to create a NieR anime, he found himself that they had asked him so long. I think it means he found it odd that they had asked him so long after Automata's release, as anime tie-ins to video games normally release together in order to gain synergy in the way of increased sales. Even so, said the eccentric creator, Aniplex was very insistent to Taro that the anime would be made. Quote, and she talked to me like she was threatening me, I guess, Taro playfully recalled one of the producers. And I was like, eek, I understand. Taro then announced that the title of the series would be version 1.1a because he wanted it to be clear that the anime would be a separate entity from the game, even featuring changes to the original narrative. NieR Automata was a story we created to be a game, he clarified, so copying it as is wouldn't make an interesting story for an anime. However, when he first proposed this idea to Aniplex, Taro said they weren't exactly happy, particularly because they wanted to please fans by making as direct an anime adaptation of NieR Automata as possible. Quote, the original creator was trying to destroy the story, and the anime staff is desperately stopping that, Taro described of the drama with Aniplex. Such debate kept going back and forth for a long time. To this end, Taro claimed that the purpose of version 1.1a was to take advantage of the anime medium to go beyond the cinematography limitations inherent to video games. Consequently, you may find differences in the adaptation, but should you find any discrepancies between the two that don't make sense, he ultimately noted, before offering a bit of reassurance to fans, quote, I'm the one going around and breaking things for them. So if anyone is dissatisfied, it's likely to be my fault.
Wow.
Anyway, so I thought it was interesting about the fact that Aniplex was like, no, we got to do the story from the game.
Well, I mean,
and he's like, but wait, I'm going to write a new story with more ass shots.
I mean, to be honest, if it was the game and starting from zero, the price of admission is going to be extremely low.
But yeah, the barrier to entry is lower if it's going to just tell you the story of the game. Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
finish
so starting from giving you the proper introduction things. I mean, if they're starting with a new story, they'll probably include things that you might get if you had played the games, or would go over people who are completely new to the franchises. And
Well, the way that Yoko Taro phrased it, it kind of sounds to me like that's not going to be an issue, and I actually feel like that would probably be more of an issue of a typical video game adaptation than what he's probably going to do. Um, but who
Well,
knows?
I mean, if you look at what Cyberpunk did, where their anime
Precisely,
was
yeah.
basically a prequel, right? So that worked.
It basically wasn't even connected to the actual game story, though, right?
So the concept of
It's very loosely a prequel.
Sorry, I haven't played the game, but the concept of automata is the autonomy that comes with, thinking for yourself and making your own decisions and emotions, right? In the process of producing a short I previously talked about, I have obtained legally a movie with Antonio Banderas titled Automata, and I watched it. And the concept of the movie was very similar to what I've just read here, about these robots, these mass-produced robots that all of a sudden are doing things they weren't programmed to do, and basically it's a mystery where he's trying to figure out why. And granted, I probably blinked maybe 50 times, naturally over the course of the movie, but I have no idea what what the reason was by the end of it. So yeah, it was an interesting movie, and then it just ends and you're like, wow, I watched that. Like, anyway,
it was an experience.
yeah, so that's the thing. Moving on from here.